This is going to make a mess of a morning commute tomorrow. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. Very heavy rain, widespread rain across Metro. If you will live along 18, you need to be inside your safe space. This is indicating to me that there is debris lofted in the air. This tornado is on the ground in White Sulphur Springs. Boy, low 90s. That's comfortable compared to where we've been the past couple of weekends. It's still going to feel like the mid to upper 90s today, everyone. And the UV index going to be high today. Y'all got your sunscreen handy?
I've got it ready. Don't you worry.
I hope you do. I don't know. Gravier's looking like she doesn't.
Currently in the eye wall of Hurricane Idalia. The wind has been whipping. The power is out. Tree limbs have been flying down the street.
Sunrise is literally reflecting off the water. It's so still, just beautiful. Eye of the storm, not as well defined. If you remember yesterday, you could see clear through it, but that is a sign that wind shear is starting to shake this thing up a little bit and tear it apart, which will promote weakening of this storm.
D- this afternoon. It's been so long.
I would have maybe given it a C.
Okay, C it is. We'll rewrite that as a C down the road.
It's only spotty storms. It's not all that bad.
Fair enough.
Over my shoulder, you see the dark clouds off on the horizon, some of that rain falling. That is the first outer rain band that is going to start to make its way in.
Tomorrow is our first alert weather day. Level 3 of 5 threat extends all the way into downtown Atlanta. That means scattered severe storms are likely.
In the cars this morning.
Yeah, I had a pretty thick sheet of ice on my windshield when I stepped out this morning. Now, it's probably not this thick anymore now that the sun has been up, but it's still below freezing, so just keep in mind you might have a thin layer of frost on your windshield. The roads in Atlanta are always busy. You add a very busy travel day and rain, yeah, that's going to cause just a little bit of a speed bump, if you will. Bowing motion here, that indicates to me some very gusty wind out ahead of that little cell there. It's like a hook shape in some of these storms, and at the end of that, occasionally you'll see that's where the rotation will be, even if the storm is rain wrapped. But I'm not really seeing that feature any longer.
Let's give
Let's
a
see
shot.
what this is about.
Mmm.
Way better than ranch ice cream.
Really?
It just shouldn't go together, and ranch and ice cream is probably one of them, but I've always said I'll always try something once just to try it.
I should have known Matthew was going to come back for me on that
Oh,
one.
well, look at that, Courtney. Look what we have. That was
The Tampa and St. Pete area haven't experienced a major hurricane since 1921. That's over 100 years.
We had both of these storms form out in the Atlantic in a region called the MDR, the main development region. And normally that doesn't happen until the waters continue to warm. Backside of these lows, you actually get sinking air. We call it subsidence, and that creates a lot of sunshine and drier conditions. So again, Atlanta westward, when you're on the backside of this low, you're actually going to shape up pretty nice today. Talk about what to expect in the weather department, lots to cover. It's going to be hot and humid today, a few afternoon storms. So the name of the game today is a summer-like day. We are also tracking Debbie. I will have the latest on Tropical Storm Debbie coming up for you. Everything you need to know as it will make its way inland and make its way into South Georgia tomorrow. Looking live over Lake Lanier, the lake glass here, a beautiful sunrise. I'm sure a few of you are going to be headed out there today to enjoy the water. It'll definitely be warm enough out there. Right now, fairly mild temperatures in the low 70s, 74 in Atlanta, 73 in Marietta, 72 in Lawrenceville, and 71 degrees in Athens. Taking you through the day today, we'll be quiet through about lunchtime. So if you're headed out to church, to breakfast, to brunch, you are good to go when it comes to the rainfall department through about noon. Temperatures at this point climbing into the low to mid 80s. And then notice as we make our way past 1 o'clock, just a few isolated storms will start to bubble up. High temperatures today climbing into the upper 80s to low 90s. So again, very summer-like day with just a few isolated afternoon and early evening thunderstorms. Best chance for rain today between about 1 and 6 p.m. Notice by 7 o'clock, if you have any dinner plans tonight, we should be nice and quiet, and we'll stay quiet even into tomorrow morning, which of course is the first day of school for a handful of counties, Fayette County being one of them. At the bus stop, temperatures will be in the low 70s, even at your lunch hour for recess, good to go. There'll even be a nice breeze for you. And by 3 o'clock, a few spotty storms will be possible, and the breeze and the spotty storms will be thanks to this. Tropical Storm Debbie currently swirling in the Gulf, bringing very heavy rain to the Florida Keys and along the Gulf Coast of Florida. This is expected to become a Category 1 hurricane as it makes landfall tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock or so along the Big Bend region of Florida. Then notice it moves into South Georgia tomorrow afternoon. That's when here in North Georgia we could expect a few spotty storms, but we are on the left side of this system. That's where you get drier conditions and sinking air. So all you're going to notice from this is an increase in cloud cover, a breeze, maybe a few wraparound showers. Unfortunately, this storm is going to linger along the coast. That is going to bring torrential rain to places like Savannah, Charleston, Tybee, where flooding is likely. They could pick up over a foot of rain. End of the week, there's a lot of question marks. The GFS, this storm wants to wobble back in. The Euro brings this storm up the coast. Regardless of what happens, even if that storm wobbles inland, it will be weakening. So tropical storm force winds, flooding, none of that is expected as of right now. So for today, isolated storms, and we'll keep a small chance for rain all week long with temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s. And of course, we'll continue to follow Debbie for you.
And now with First Alert meteorologist Courteney Jacobazzi, we do have a first alert in place today.
Yeah.
So tell us more about this. A lot of people need to know how this could impact their travel today.
Absolutely. So a couple of changes as the day kind of went on yesterday. A couple of features look to bring us a more widespread rain chance today. And it's a very busy travel day. We've already seen how the airport looks. Just coming in, I don't know about you, but
yeah, we saw the cars.
Way more busy than they normally are.
I had to double check. Is this a Sunday?
Am I late to work for some reason? Did my alarm go off funny? So today is a first alert again because of that chance for rain. About a moderate impact on your day because, of course, this is a really big travel day as everyone heads home from the Thanksgiving holiday. So if you are visiting and watching with us this morning, hopefully you enjoyed your stay and you're leaving at a good time because boy, is it about to get cold here in the Peach State. So scattered showers will be likely mainly this afternoon into the early evening. It's going to be cold and cloudy otherwise. I think we'll see peaks of sunshine today at some point, but for the most part, more clouds than sun. And that is, of course, going to impact your holiday travel today. So here's a look at the big picture. This is ultimately what is going to impact our forecast today. And this low in particular, that's down to our south along the Gulf, bringing very heavy rain already to the panhandle of Florida. This is what stayed parked here and is now streamlining Gulf moisture in ahead of our front that's bringing rain and even snow to parts of the Midwest. And as those two merge together, that is going to bring us a more widespread coverage of rain today. Thankfully, for the most part, just light rain. Here's a look at your temperatures for any of you maybe getting your Sunday started, headed out to church, maybe dropping family and friends off at the airport. Temperatures are in the 40s, 48 in Atlanta, 46 in Marietta, 44 in Lawrenceville, and 43 in Athens. So again, these weather systems are going to start to merge together and bring us more widespread rain through the afternoon, maybe a few light showers, especially south of the city late morning. But then as we head towards 2, 3 o'clock, rain will become more widespread. It's not going to be a constant rain all day. It'll kind of be on and off rain, intermittent rain throughout the afternoon. Here's a snapshot of 4 o'clock. Some slightly heavier downpours, especially south of the city, will be possible as you're closer to that moisture-rich source known as the Gulf of Mexico. So you could have a couple of heavier downpours to our south. And then our cold front moves through as we head into the evening past sunset. And that's when the rain will start to taper off. We should be dry through the overnight. Now behind our cold front, we are going to naturally be very cold tomorrow, heading to the bus stop, mid to upper 30s. The kids will definitely need the coat as they go back to school, and heading home, it's going to be chilly and breezy with temperatures in the low 50s, some spots only in the upper 40s. And it only gets colder as that cold air kind of makes itself at home here. Freezing mornings Tuesday and Wednesday, even inside the perimeter in Atlanta, I think will be freezing Wednesday morning. So you will need to bundle up the next several days. So that first alert today for the scattered light rain that'll make the roads a little bit wet. So just take it easy if you have to travel today. And then cool start to the work week, cold mornings all the way through Wednesday. Some of us will still wake up in the 30s Thursday with highs near 60. And then we will introduce rain chances again Friday and Saturday. And we will watch for the chance for maybe a few thunderstorms Saturday as well.